Hi, you guys. Our Father loves you. Jesus loves you. You know I do. Um, I want to talk about Jesus here for a minute. And I love Charlie Kirk. I watch his videos and stuff like that. Unfortunately, they're just videos. I would have loved to have met that man. But you know, he'd go out to the college campuses and give his thing. And there's one thing that really caught my eye. Was he was talking about Genesis, the very beginning of the Bible, and you know the condition of the United States and the way things are going, and uh, it just it's just not there. It's just not really working the way I pretty much feel that he thinks that the way things really we're capable of, and we're not doing it. We're just not doing it. Um, you know, it God created the heavens and the earth. We all know that. It. The thing of it is there is a God, and you are not Him. You know what I'm saying? There's a reason why we have our Father, and you know, He brought the creation. We didn't. He did. You know, there's a beginning, and God is the one that made it. We didn't. Okay? So, my thing is if Jesus was to come down and not say a word to nobody, he already knows everything that's going on, but say he came down and walked the United States, what do you think he would see? He already sees it, but what do you think his response would be as he walked through the United States and he was healing this person and that person just like he did when he was here and he made it to the White House? What do you think he would say? If he climbed them stairs and turned around and looked at everybody, what do you think that he would say? Because that house right there, they don't own that house. That's one of God's, that's one of our Father's houses, okay? They're allowed to live in it. Follow me? And I'm pretty sure he would turn to everybody and say, okay, you have, you got AI going on, tracking everybody. You got gang site surveillance on everybody. You got all of this other stuff on the outside of the United States going on. Okay, you're so focused on this and that, what other countries are doing. But what would happen if you concentrated on your own house? You got hungry. You got communities that are starving. You got people losing homes. You got people that are losing children. You got people that are turning to drugs instead of whatever else they could be doing. You got drug dealers that's the only way they know how to make money. They're raised up that way now. That's their only way to make money. They weren't given any other opportunities. You guys say they do, but we don't live in their location. Get what I'm saying? Um, I'm pretty sure he would be like, you know, the people, they work for the people. You do not work for them, is that what I'm trying to get across. Okay? So I'm pretty sure Jesus would be going, why? Why are why are they doing this? They're not even concentrating on what's at home, but they're worried about everything that's going on in the world. Now, granted, uh, Iran and all that, I agree with it. They do not need a bomb, and I agree with what he's doing. But anymore, there's no worrying about home. Um, and with our technology, and you guys know I deal with the hospitals. And with our technology, there are drugs out there that'll cure a lot of things that you ain't gonna see. Why? Because they make the drug companies make so much money that and if they were to take the stuff they have sitting on their shelves and actually put it out, they would lose so much money it'd make you sick. Okay, do they have a cure for cancer? Okay, think about that. Do they have a cure for cancer? Well, with our technology and everything that we do, I'll let you answer that question yourself. It's things have gotten way, way out of hand. You got the AI that's tracking everybody's phones. Why? What are they gearing up for? Think about it. What are they gearing up for? You know it's going to happen. You know it is. It's just when. You know, they have everything all under control now. The feds, the police departments, everything. Court systems, the hospitals. They have it all under control now. So what do you think Jesus would be saying on them stairs? Do we need a new world? Oh, yeah. But the new world, I'm pretty sure, would make sure you had a roof over your head. You would have food. Instead of spending hundreds and thousands and whatever billions of dollars on rockets, you already got way more than enough to protect right now. But you want to keep the technology going and going and going and going. So these people over here are going to be hungry while you're spending money developing a new rocket. That's what's going on. Whether you like it or not, that is what is going on. We got to keep up with technology. We got to do that. Well, thing of it is now we got ourselves into a situation that AI is going to be taking over jobs. They're going to be doing this and that. But our there's more and more people coming into the United States. Oh, well, we're bringing this factory over and we're doing this, we're doing that. Are you feeding the hungry? See, that's one thing that really kills me, is going into Seattle and looking down the street and seeing somebody sitting on the side of the road or leaning up against the fence, hungry. And there's a lot more than just one. And that's just Seattle. There's a whole United States here. And there's a whole mass of a lot of people that are hurting, that have kids that are in these children's hospitals that, they rely on donations to keep them going. And the thing that is the government or billionaires, whoever, could walk right over and say, you know what, here's X amount of dollars. Keep your research going. Help these children. Help these people over here. But you won't get them to do it. Why? That's my biggest thing, is why. Can you imagine what Satan would do if somebody came through here and said, okay, I'm taking care of these hospitals, I'm taking care of this, I'm doing that, I have, all this money spread out to help this community, that community, this over here, to get them up and running and better and fed and roofs over their heads. Here you go. Okay, you know how many people that you would take away from Satan? Um, it's it's just gotten crazy. And what's really unfortunate is, well, I'm okay. I'm okay. See, if you look in the 30s, 40s, 50s, you know, everybody took care of themselves. Everybody, neighbors was a neighbor. Your friend up the block was a friend. If he was hurting, if his family was hurting, they helped him. No questions asked. Come on over, we'll have dinner together. Okay? Now, it's all drama. It's all whatever you want to call it. It's sad. The things somehow have got to change. But this thing about AI has really got me going. I can't figure out what even could be done now. And we're going to need Jesus on that one. We already need it. Whatever prayers you could give towards it, I'd be doing it, because they're gearing up for some certain situation, and you ain't even going to know about it till it happens. Just like before, and I told you guys before, everybody is making fun of me, thinking I was an idiot and saying this and that. Oh no, Tim, that's just for making things better and AI this. And I said, no. I said it's going to be their new tool. They're going to use it one way or another. Here's your idiot. So, can I get myself into trouble talking like this? I'm still going to let you know. It's, but the thing of it is, what I'm trying to say is the government needs to start concentrating on the United States inward and not so much outward. I realize that he wants to help the world, and he's going to be the king of the world, whatever the case may be. But what people aren't looking at is the stuff on the left-hand side that's going on that he doesn't want, or any of them don't want you to even look at or even question. So there's things coming. I'm telling you right now, there's things coming. And just remember, your family. I mean, you got kids to worry about. You got grandkids to worry about. You got their future kids to worry about. And nobody wants to think about the future anymore. Seriously, when it comes to this stuff, nobody wants to even think about it. And right, for your kids' sake and your family's sake, I'd be thinking about it, and I'd be doing a lot of prayers to Jesus. Because I have the feeling this go round here is the only one that's going to be able to help us. So God bless you guys. I love you guys, and I will talk to you later.